Welcome to the Carson Newman University Faculty Orientation and Training Series. This video is part 4 of 5 videos about building and using assessments in Advanced 360. Part 4, Creating Reusable Test Questions. Before we can create the actual test, we must first make sure that we have questions to insert. Remember that your building into a learning management system should be able to be reused with very little modification. This includes questions for quizzes and exams. Once a question is in the question repository, it can be used for multiple exams across many of your courses. Let's get started by selecting the Resources Repository link on the top navigation bar. We've previously uploaded content under the File tab. Now we're going to select the Questions tab. Next, we need to create folders to house like items. I'll do a top level folder. And then I'm going to create subfolders to, group my units or my topics. Let's make sure we're in the right folder before creating or importing questions. Questions may be moved later on, but it's really easier if they're in the right place the first time. We know we're in the correct folder because the title resides here on the right side of the screen in the blue bar. Now I'm going to select Create a New Question, and I see that we have 7 question types, multiple choice to essay. I'm going to select the multiple choice option for this example. Advanced 360 has automatically entered a generic title. It's always question 1, question 2, question 3. But remember, you may want to use the same question in several tests or even over different courses. Make it easy on yourself. Give the title a name that will indicate what the question is about. The students do not see this title. Next, I'm ready to enter the question in. Now, I can just key it in, or if I'm using Microsoft Word and have previously created all the questions there, I may want to copy and paste. If so, I'm going to use the Paste from Word icon here. It makes sure that it strips out any extraneous coding that Advanced 360 doesn't need. So I'm going to here either use my Control or my Command key plus my V key, depending if I'm on a Windows or a Mac, to paste the question. If I have an image that I want the students to see, I can upload it from here. Especially when I'm using multiple choice questions, I like to randomize my answers. Now, of course, this doesn't work if one of your options is all of the above. And although entering feedback for a correct or an incorrect answer is optional, it really can be used as a teaching moment to allow the student to know whether they've hit the mark or not. Next, I'm going to put in the multiple answers. If answer 1 is correct, then I'm going to select the radio button here that says Select Correct Answer. And you'll notice that each individual answer can also have feedback. This is great when offering self-tests or practice tests for the students to be able to actually learn as they go. I'm going to complete the answers here. When I'm completely done, I'm going to go ahead and save and return to the question bank. Before creating the next question, let's look at the question we just created and see what the student would see when they're presented the question. We can even try out our answers. I'll run through creating a question one more time. Watch as I complete a new multiple answer, multiple choice question. When a correct answer includes a combination of multiple selections, you can choose to grant partial credit. You will want to set a maximum number of answers that the student can select. It's important to limit the number of choices. If you don't, the student selects all the answers and then they get all the answers right? Let's put in the answer that's not correct. Whoops, I put it in the feedback area. Let me erase it there and put it in the proper answer place. And that does happen quite often, so you want to make sure you're in the right HTML box. I'll do one more correct answer. And we'll go ahead and save and return to the question bank. And we see that when we preview a multiple answer, multiple choice question, that we have the squares instead of the circles. But when you're previewing, it actually does allow you to check all four. But as the student, if they were to check all four, when they check this one, it'll say, I'm sorry, you're only allowed 3. And now it's your turn. Log on to Advanced 360 and explore. The next recording in the series is Get Ready to Assess, Part 5, Building the Test.